Hey clowns, I'm Hoppy Gamer. Today's beer review day. Happy Sunday. It's raining in California. Well, actually, right now the sun's out. There's like nasty clouds all around. Okay, so as I've warned in the past, and I think I've gotten to maybe one time, um, beer reviews are going to be separate from gaming. So allow me to quit moving my face away from the mic. We got three today. Um, we're going to start with Sierra Nevada. Let me see my monitor. Sierra Nevada Otravez. It's a Goza, I believe that's how you say that. Goza style ale, which I've never had a Goza style. What I've read is that it's unfiltered wheat beer, which I like wheat beers on occasion. Like them in the fall, you know, something like that. I generally don't drink a lot of full wheat beers, but my brother, if you watch my Minecraft episodes, Mr. G spent a lot of time in Germany. He's given me some hints on some really good ones that they import and easy to find. So I was drinking Hofbrau and Franziskaner, of course, a favorite. But I do drink wheat beers, just not very often. Anyway, this is a Goza. The thing with this Goza style from Sierra Nevada, and pardon my blindness, it's they've added prickly pear and grapefruit for a light and thirst quenching finish. So it's supposed to be low hop bitterness. Excuse me while I slide my keyboard and make noise. Low hop bitterness. Okay, so I gotta be prepared for that. And heavy on the wheat. Should be, let's see. It should be yellowish, light yellow. I've got my little taster with me. We're probably going to be golden, cloudy. Yes, all of the above. All right. So this is the Sierra Nevada Goza style ale. Yep, got some little bit of malty wheatness there. Not a ton coming off, but there is a little bit of fruity. Maybe that's the grapefruit and the prickly pear. It's got a dry finish, so like if you think of a champagne, a dry champagne, not quite that pronounced, but it's dry. It's dry the way a Budweiser would be dry. For you refined beer drinkers. Hey, I like a good Budweiser as much as the next guy. So okay, I can get the grapefruit now and a little bit of the prickly pear, barely just on the back. I don't see. I read the Beer Advocate review. And maybe I have an unrefined palate. I know I do, but I'm not getting the spices that they were talking about. Um, or maybe I was reading a generic Goza style review. Maybe I wasn't reading This is Sierra Nevada. I kind of like that. It's not as heavy as you'd think. If I drank the whole thing, I think I would probably feel different. But cactus and grapefruit. Um, yeah, I'm getting that. I'm getting the fruit and the dry little bite on the tongue, but that's it. And it makes it very crisp and refreshing, actually. That's not too bad at all. I was expecting it to be, um, I don't know what I was expecting. I think I was expecting the flavors, but Sierra Nevada is not they're not new to this, so I thought a wheat beer we were going to get some some really heavy wheat beer taste, and then to combat that, excuse me, the grapefruit and the prickly pear would be strong. No, it's almost champagne-ish. It's almost sparkling cider. No, I'm not going to go that far. Hey, I'm not going to complain too much about that. that's number one. I'm going to break all kinds of rules. I'm going to pretend I'm at a beer fest, and I'm only using that one taster. So let's see. Color, we talked about the color. I'm trying to do this professionally. I got asked to judge at a no kidding beer competition. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I was like, that's a lot of pressure. I don't do this. I've never done it for real, other than the handful of times on the internet. But let's see. I don't have the, there's like a document. You can, I forget the name of it. You can like take a test, become a beer taster or a beer judge. But we saw the slightly cloudy, pale yellow color. The head was minimal. Legs were minimal. The alcohol's not too high. I don't know what it is on this. Let's see if it says 4.5. Yeah, not real high. Alcohol's 4.5%. Light, crisp, tangy would be a decent word. That there's a little bit of tang in there, but it's you should get that flavors on the back of your tongue. So not too bad. Okay, next we're going to shift gears a little bit, and because I have some of these and everybody's seen them, we're going to go for it. Not Your Father's Root Beer. Okay, from Small Town Brewery, and where are they? Don't even know if they're mass produced. Small Town might be just a name. Do I have them up on my list? They're in Illinois. Yeah, so Small Town Brewery. That's the name of the brewery. And it's basically a hard root beer, 5.9% alcohol by volume. We bought it because we were going to try some, we were going to try to do like root beer floats with it. Didn't really work that great. So anyway, listen for the sound. That's the sound. But that does give me a new bottle cap, which I didn't have. Okay. Oh, it's root beer. There's no two questions about it. Let me go up here. You guys want to watch? We should get a little bit of a foamy head on this guy. And we're not. We're not. So this is not some sort of super organic. I'm sure there's plenty of bad ingredients in this. Typical color. I should have a flashlight so I can get some light on the other side of this for you guys. It's not as dark as I'm looking in the camera. Over here, a little better. Oh, you can see. See right there? That's the color I'm seeing. You don't care. It smells like root beer. So the carbonation is low. That the hey, the power just went out. I think I'm still recording because you hear that? Power's coming back. So let me change my monitor again. You guys are going on this ride with me. Hopefully it'll stay on. Okay, we're back with all kinds of light. So my third and probably the one I'm going to pay the most attention to, and it's in a boomer, or a bomber, I mean. Ninkasi Brewing's Tricera Hops Double. I've not had this. I've heard great things about it. I've seen it on the shelf at Bevmo, never grabbed it. But Costco decided to sell a 4-pack. Excuse me, 4 different Ninkasis, and I'm assuming I'm saying that right. My printer's waking up. I apologize for all the crazy noises. I'm not going to apologize. I take that back. Anyway, Ninkasi. Great scores on Beer Advocate. Like I said, I've heard great things about it. So let's, right off the bat, hold on. I got to do something with my glass here. I need to take a little drink of water. So it's an American double, aka Imperial. You can kind of change those. It's given to the higher alcohol content in IPAs, the double or the imperial. Let me see how it looks. Let me smell it. And as you know, if you follow me, IPAs are where I live. So we've got, well, not as much on the nose that I'm always expecting a lot on the nose from a good double. It's there though. Yes. So immediate, but not like any good double or any good IPA. Immediate hops bitterness that just comes in and then stays. It doesn't make your saliva glands go crazy and all that. Great, great. These guys are from Oregon. They're not a California, but they're a pure West Coast. If this double was made in San Diego, as you know, I would have went, ooh, but I like that too. So, so you can see the lacing or the legs. When does lacing become legs? The more you drink, the lacing goes to legs, right? So, but you can see it hanging on, and that's just a characteristic that you don't know what that is. I'm getting a. I'm going to say tropical. I don't know if it's residual root beer in here that's mixing with the aroma. I don't think it is. It's dare I say, mango pineapple aroma, not a taste, but something is right there. Yeah, the hops are very piney. I don't know what kind of hops they use, and I wouldn't know if I knew the name what that meant anyway. But it's a nice piney, back of the tongue biting hops flavor. I like it. Carbonation is good. Um, not not overly carbonated. It's balanced. It's perfect. This is an 8% beer according to the bottle, and I don't feel the heat or the warmth of the alcohol. Hmm. I think as I'm sitting here letting it chill, yeah, piney hops with a hint of either tropical. The citrus is the taste. The smell comes off tropical. That might have something to do with the root beer that was in this glass. Very good from Ninkasi Brewing in Eugene, Oregon. Tricera hops, double IPA. So if you're into doubles like me, I recommend this. Why aren't you focusing? Doesn't matter. So now we're getting to legs. See, hanging on to the glass. So that's there's the three. I'm not going to give them ratings or numbers. It's hanging on to the bottle. See the rings? But just to review, the Goza style ale from Sierra Nevada, Otra Vez. Um, Crisp, refreshing. For a wheat beer, it was more refreshing than I thought it was going to be. Crisp, dry, like a crisp lager, or even like if you think of dry champagne, that sort of dryness. Not Your Father's Root Beer, small town brewery, sweet and syrupy, and you can feel the warmth of the alcohol. And Tricera hops. Hey, I think that's a successful recording. 17 minutes, 3 beers down. Okay, so um, I wouldn't throw any of these away. All 3 of these I would finish if I wasn't doing beer reviews. I'll probably finish the double. Um, but handed one at somebody's house, I'd finish any of them. They're very good. The only one I would consider even remotely sessionable would be the Goza. Root beer, you drink more than root beer, and you're like, oh, it's a belly full of sugar. And this double, first of all, it's a big one, so not gonna do too many of those. All right. So hey, I'm the Hoppy Gamer. That is this week's beer review. I'm gonna try to get them weekly. I keep promising certain things and never get them. But that's where I'm shooting for now, is get a weekly one in and do something different every week. Okay. Please subscribe to my channel if you like these. If you don't like my beer review and you've had these beers and you disagree, comment below. And for my Minecraft stuff, check out my playlists and my brother Guy or X. That's the end. I'm done. See you next time. Bye.